Hey everyone, I've had a question regarding how to track a food if you're out at a friend's place, or if it's not a chain restaurant, or if you haven't prepared it at home. How can you track this on MyFitnessPal? This is a question that comes up quite a lot with clients, so this is how I approach it and how I tell people to do it. So, say for example you go around to a friend's place and they've cooked you a lasagna, and essentially you don't want to be that person that's asking how to track it or what they put in it. The best way to do it is just use a chain restaurant. For an example, you could type in prezzo lasagna, and that will give you a one portion serving of a lasagna that you had or someone would have had at prezzo. Track that, and that's going to give you a rough guesstimate of how many calories and how many macros were in that specific serving of lasagna. Another example to this as well could be, for example, you go out for a cafe, you go out for coffee, and you have a slice of cake. It's not a chain cafe, so it's not doesn't have all their kind of macro information on MyFitnessPal. If you use a chain situation, so here in the UK, Costa's quite a big chain. Say for example, you're out and you have a slice of carrot cake. If you type in Costa carrot cake, that should give you some readings, and therefore you could use that. And it's going to come in a portion or one slice, so that's going to be a lot easier to track than trying to find or search through items such as carrot cake 100 grams, where you really don't have any idea how much that carrot cake that you ate weighed. So these are kind of good examples to use. Yes, it won't be 100%, but it gives you an idea, and it gives you something to track and keep you kind of progressing towards your goals. For example, say you're out at a friend's barbecue and there's potato salad, and you have a serving of potato salad. It's kind of like which chain restaurant serves potato salad, which cafe serves potato salad. That's going to be in MyFitnessPal. That can be quite difficult. So that's when I say use supermarkets. So if you type in potato salad and then put after it Tesco, that's going to come up with options that are available at Tesco, and that's going to give you something to track. And therefore, once again, especially if you've been at a barbecue, usually it's going to come with a serving spoon, so you can kind of give a rough idea of how many spoons you put on your plate. And therefore that will give you an impression of how much you consumed, and you'll have the right kind of reading via Tesco's potato salad. So hopefully this helps people out with ideas on how to track things when they're out at their friend's place, or for example if they haven't prepared that meal. It gives you an idea, so use things such as chain restaurants. Type the chain restaurant after the food, so type lasagna, prezzo, potato salad, Tesco's or Waitrose, or for example carrot cake Costa, and hopefully that will allow you to find your option or something similar to your option a lot easier. Remember, it's always best to track something, even if it's not 100%. It's going to give you an impression of how many calories roughly were in that portion of food that you had, and that's going to allow you to keep progressing towards your goal, because the more you're aware of how many calories you're consuming, the more likely you are to stay on track and keep progressing towards your goals. Hopefully this video has been helpful, and I hope to continue doing more for you.